Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Doesn't matter wherever you are. Uh, so I'm very glad to be with you again and to do what I know how to do best, and which is more important to me, creating that level of impact in a way that it will greatly and immensely affect quite a number of people. It doesn't matter, maybe you are an upcoming or you are an aspiring or you are a working uh, person or you are just thinking of what can you do next. Doesn't matter if you have been into it. Today we are going to talk about real estate. I dabbled into real estate more of like accidentally, or should I say more of like it was actually a coincidence. I was in a state in the United States of America, and a colleague was talking to me about how they flip houses. Anytime I traveled out of the country, I want to see an opportunity to learn and to get educated about what they are doing over there that we are not necessarily doing in Africa. That is number one. Or what they are doing over there that we are doing in Africa, but we are not doing so well, which we can improve upon. So the concern for improvement has been able to enhance my curiosity over the years, and this has been one of the greatest factors that have helped me. I've been a very curious person, very inquisitive. I want to keep learning. So the ability to keep updating my learning skill or updating my how to do skill or teachability or know-how, it has always been a very important pathway for me as an entrepreneur. And I've also seen that many people that struggle or keep struggling over the years are struggling because they are not sharpening their learning skill. So your knowledge horizon must be so much enhanced in a way that if you are talking to anybody in whatsoever industry, you are talking like at least an expert, at least somebody that understands his onions and somebody that knows what to say per time. So it is very important that if you are in any industry, you are also building your capacity and your competence in a way that every other angles can be well connected to the industry that you belong to. So it doesn't matter whether you are in the agribusiness or you are in the logistics or you are in the tech or you are in the real estate or you are in the farming or oil and gas, education, finance, businesses. What matters most is that you keep exposing yourself to knowledge. And one of the things that I've always advocated for, if you checked my previous videos, you will have noticed that I advocated for one of the best ways to learn is to travel. Traveling is a very great opportunity to get exposed. And one of the best ways also that I've also learned is to observe. I observe a lot of things. I may not talk, but I quickly get what people are talking about and I quickly assimilate those things so that it can help me when I'm reading books. So the only difference between book reader and the people that study books are people that have already gotten an insight of what they want to read in a book. So when you open or flip the book, it will give you a clearer picture of what next you want to do. So problem solving, value addition are quite a number of things that are very, very important as an aspiring, emerging, upcoming, or practicing entrepreneur, or as a freelancer, or as a realtor, as an agent, as a consultant, within whatsoever industry that you are playing your game. So the playbook for today is the industry called real estate. I want to elucidate quite a number of ways we can market this industry in a way that it will attract quite a lot of people to come and buy what we are selling. And I want to say, welcome to my world. This is Online Combat Emmanuel. I'll speak about Poly popularly known as speak about Poly. I've been in the business world in the last 15 years, and we've been connecting a whole lot of dots. And like I was saying earlier, so I wanted to give you a brief story of how I got into real estate. So let me quickly continue on that part. So if a friend of mine was talking to me in that state about how they buy a house and they renovate the house, and after a few weeks they flip the house and they make a good profit margin. I said, wow. And when you hear people talking and when you hear people holding your hands to show you how they are doing it, it's a different ball game. So it's really fascinated me at that point. So it was so fascinating to me that I have to start thinking of how I can start reading a whole lot of books, doing my research into the world of real estate, because the myth for me before that trip was that real estate or properties is just that you build a house and you rent out the flat or the rooms in those houses, and doesn't, like a business owner or businesses owner, doesn't resonate with me that I will just build a house, I will buy a land, spend a lot of millions building that house, and I will rent it out, and it will take like 15 years before I can even recoup my capital. What? I'm not a retiree. A young person, you want to be an upward mobile person. You want your money to keep working for you at every point. You don't want to tie your money down somewhere for a long time. If you are buying a land this year, if you are not building on that land, you want a situation whereby you can immediately flip the land the following year or 2 years time or 3 years time to make a lot of profit, but not 15 years. But as I now started doing a whole lot of research in the real estate world, I even discovered that even built to rent, there are ways you can make your money very fast, maybe through mortgage, through getting loans from the bank to build another one, or to get another flat, or to do a short let and all those things. These are bigger opportunities that you got to see. And today I am going to be addressing people in within the industry. Some people within the industry, we call them realtors, we call them consultants, we call them agents, we call them freelancers, we call them opportunity closers, all those people that can open a deal or open a negotiation and can close those deals or close that negotiation. If you know you are a potential realtor, or you are an emerging realtor, or you have been in the business for quite a number of years, you sit down and you listen to this, because it's going to expose you to a number of opportunities that can help you to quickly close a deal or open a deal. So today I'm going to be talking about 6 pillars of marketing to drive sales and attract a lot of customers to build your income portfolio in real estate business. My 6 pillars of marketing to drive sales and attract a lot of customers to help you build your income portfolio in real estate business. Why can I teach this? The reason I can teach this is because I've been in this business industry called the entrepreneurship world over the last 15 years, and I've put my hand into a lot of businesses. Quite a number of people that know me, they will know that I have done a lot of businesses, from farming to agriculture to launching a fintech company to logistics to exportation to importation of products to Nigeria, even to simple things like branding, marketing, driving sales, consulting for federal government, in different areas over the last few years. Even some state governments in the country, even traveling quite a number of countries just for business. Is that I'm learning or I'm getting trained or I'm traveling on the platform of some of my mentors like Strive Masiyiwa, the owner of Econet, or Tony Elumelu, the owner of Tony Elumelu Foundation on the UBA, and all those things. It's has added up over the years to my experience to be able to teach any topic in any area. And today, we are launching Extra Mile Homes and Property is something that is a big deal because it's a multi-million investment, and this is an industry that needs to be taken seriously because it is the present and it is the future. Three key things are very important in land need. If you talk about food, you want to talk about movements. People will always eat and people will always miss. And the third thing, you want to talk about shelter. Somebody said it doesn't matter whatsoever you want to do. As I'm recording this or talking here, I'm talking inside a building. Or you want to start a school, it's on a land. You are going to build on a land. If there's nothing you want to do in life, you want to even manufacture the food, it's going to be on the land. You want to move the vehicle, the transportation, the logistics, the haulage business is still going to be on the land. So the importance of land cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be overemphasized, the importance of land. And we are so grateful to God that has given us this land abundantly in Nigeria and in quite a number of countries also in Africa. Countries like Zimbabwe, Botswana are landlocked. They don't even have much of water at all. So despite the fact that almost 2/3 of the world land space are filled with water, we have a very high opportunity in Nigeria to have access to land. Even our water, we are driving it away and we are turning them to land so that a lot of people can have access to shelter. So real estate industry is very important. If you know how to sell it, if you know how to market it, if you know how to drive customers into it, it's just a matter of time that you also become a real estate owner, just like we are doing in Extra Mile Africa today. And it's an opportunity for you to join us and let's build this industry to become very profitable. Maybe you are a banker, you are even a pastor or an imam, you are a civil servant or a student, you are a graduate, anybody can be in this industry as long as you understand how to organize your time and you understand how to plan yourself very well, and how to set targets for yourself rather than setting goals. So let's go deep into this conversation, and I will be sharing with you the 6 pillars of marketing in real estate. Number 1, digital marketing. Number 2, relationship marketing, or what some people call network marketing. Number 3, WhatsApp group marketing or virtual market square. Number 4, edu marketing, my favorite. We need to listen to how to leverage the power of edu marketing to drive sales into whatsoever, also especially in the real estate industry or whatsoever business that you are into. Number 5, video marketing. And number 6, that is the last but not the least, affiliate marketing or building a referral system. So those are my 6 key strategy that I've been using to raise funds over the years. I've raised quite a lot of millions from investors, from as grants, donors all over the world, and I've been able to use this method also to close a lot of deals in the last couple of years. And this work, if you learn how it works and you are not in lazy jig, even if you are in lazy jig, you can be quite lazy like some of us that we leverage on our mental capacity, mental ability to start building wealth for ourselves. With these 6 pillars of marketing in real estate, you tend to achieve the following. Most of the things that we discuss all the time in my company is how can we create a structure How can we build a system? How can we automate our process, our platform? Somebody like Strimassiva have talked about 3 Ps. It talks about product, it talks about people, it talks about process, and I added platform to it. So it is very important that when you have a product, the next thing you are thinking of is how to build a team. That is your people that will help you to drive this product to the marketplace. And also, as you are building that team, the next thing you are thinking is a process. How do I create a system? How do I create a structure around the product or the business or the idea that I am starting or introducing to the market? And the next thing that you're also talking about is a platform. So you must learn how to systemize your products. You must learn how to systemize every day to the activities so that you don't keep repeating the same thing. And that is why you will see a lot of these digital marketers talking about building a sales funnel. You will see a lot of them talking about having a landing page, an opt-in page, understanding what you call copywriting skill, and all those things. These things are very, very important. It's not just for an online business. It's also applicable for every businesses, like a real estate business we are talking about. So if you want to stand out, if you want to make a lot of sales or a lot of impact in the real estate industry, you have to understand these techniques very well so that you don't get frustrated. I've seen a lot of guys telling you about the time in recent time, oh, I've been in this industry for 2-3 years, I've not made a sale. And some people just get into it within a month and they are making a lot of sales, they are closing deals. So the only difference is that somebody is learning how to systemize, how to create a structure, understanding is our process. So you don't just bug into a customer or a prospect or a lead and you just like setting to him or her just like that. So there are systems you have to create and how you automate that system. So these are important, and also understanding right fits product to market. So what product are you marketing in the real estate? Where's the location? And somebody said in real estate, location matters. Very, very important. So understanding all these things are the advantages that you get in learning these 6 marketing techniques or pillars to drive sales into our real estate business.